Hey everybody, it's your girl Charlotte Van Horn, Black Expats in Panama. I was just thinking about some things this morning and I said, you know what? I think that I need to share this. I need to share this because somebody else might need to hear the same thing. So for all of my saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost followers, I may say a word or two during this video. So I just want you to know in advance because I'm just speaking to you straight out of my heart. This morning, I'm moving about and I got things to do and everything, and I'm good. But I was thinking about it, and I'll be 62 in a hot minute, y'all. I will be 62 years old, and I am very sensitive when it comes to age and the grace, the beauty, the blessing. When people try to hide their age, I don't understand that. And I guess because from my perspective, my mother left here when she was 45 years old. Okay, I'm pushing up on 20 additional years of life that my mother ever got to see. So I'm very sensitive to that. When people lose their parents, it's never easy to lose a parent. But you can't help but to think when you lost your mom when she was 45 and you were 23, that, wow, I wish I could have had my mom till 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. Like I said, it's never an easy time to lose your mom, but I'm just very aware of that. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'll be 62 years old. 62 years old. 62 years old means that I need to handle myself with care. Okay? And what other people want to do, that's their business. It's like, why do we spend time, really engaging with people who are not adding no life to you? They're not adding no life to you. They're not adding any benefit to you. Why am I worried about how you feeling about something or what other people are going to do or think? That ain't my business. That is not my business. Why would I get all upset? Why do I get all upset sometimes, with the other things that people are doing? I cannot control what you think, how you act, or how you feel. So at the end of the day, every time that I allow myself to get upset about what some other shit is happening with other people and how they feel and whether they misunderstand where I'm coming from, every time that happens, I activate organs and negativity and just get like a little hyper and everything like that. And every time we do that, that puts some unusual wear and tear on this body. Do you know how long the parts in my body have been in use? 22,630 days. Okay, listen. My body has been in use. My mind, my bones, my joints, my heart, my organs for 22,630 days. Handle yourself with care, boo. Okay? Because these years that we're in are just time for us. Okay? We have to take care of ourselves. Because at the end of the day, just think about it. When you got a car that is aging, you're like, girl, I got to get my oil changed regular on Betty because, she's older. Her parts don't work, as quite the same. The oil gets dirtier faster. So I got to make sure because I want to keep this car, that I got to take good care of her. I gotta handle her with care. That's how we need to be with ourselves. That is how we need to be with ourselves. Don't let other people take you out and put you in places and spaces that you don't need to be at this age. F that. F that. I said it in the nicest way I could. Forget that, guys. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna treat myself like they used to do. Remember back in the day where your people, I don't know about your people, but I know some people in my neighborhood, my mama never did this. But you remember when they used to keep that plastic on top of the sofa and you would go there as a little kid and it would cut you that where the plastic done got rough around the edges, it would cut you, snag up your stockings, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they were protecting their investment. And what more do we need to do for ourselves? So my message today is just handle yourself with care. You only got one you. You only got one you. We are definitely on the shorter end of our life. If it's things that you want to do, if it's people that you need to reconnect with, if it's dreams that you want to pursue, do it. Do it. And handle yourself with care. Handle yourself with care. Make sure you're doing things that are fulfilling to you and that make you happy. Because if you don't handle yourself with care, nobody else is. That's all I got. I don't know who that word is for, but I know it was for me this morning, and I'm just telling you to your face. Handle yourself with care because you are precious cargo. I love you, I love you, I love you. And there's just nothing you could do about it. And when I say 22,630 days, that's based on my 62nd birthday. So I'm a little bit short of that right now. God willing, creek don't rise, I will see at least 22,630 days of my life real soon. Have a blessed day, y'all.